You know that stare, the kind that seems to stop you in your tracks, calm, calculated, and pretty commanding. It's not just a look, it's a challenge, a silent assertion of control that really does demand your attention. But why is this stare so powerful? What is it about the Doberman's gaze that strikes fear into some while forging unbreakable bonds with others? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of the Doberman stare, and we'll uncover the science, the perception, and the impact behind one of the most iconic traits anywhere in the dog world, the Doberman stare. Stick around because you're about to see the Doberman in a whole new light. The Doberman's intense stare is no accident. It's the result of generations of selective breeding for protection and focus. And the breed's creator, Carl Frederick Louis Doberman, in the late 19th century, he combined several breeds together, which is thought to include some like the Rottweiler, the Greyhound, and the German Pinscher, to develop a dog with unparalleled alertness, speed, and intelligence. Now, the resulting breed from all this selective breeding, it really had to be one that was hyper-vigilant and able to interpret its handler's cues while staying attuned to potential threats in the area. The Doberman stare became an essential tool, both for reading our human emotions for protection and for asserting their dominance to ward off intruders. A 2015 study that was published in Animal Cognition revealed that dogs with high levels of owner-directed attention, such as Dobermans, are able to interpret human emotions through expressions that they make at a really advanced level. And it actually showed that these breeds respond differently to emotions such as happiness, anger, and just neutral human facial expressions as well. And they'd actually adjust their behavior accordingly. This ability, it's a direct result of selective breeding in this breed for focus and human connection. But what's even more fascinating is how the stare contributes to their role as protectors. A study that was conducted in 2020 by researchers at Kyoto University found that eye contact between dogs and their owners triggers the release of oxytocin, which is often referred to as the bonding hormone. This hormone, it not only strengthens the emotional connection between humans and dogs, but also enhances the dog's ability to predict their owner's intentions, making their responses actually faster and more accurate. And this is a major reason why Dobermans are not just guardians, but they're partners. They're often working very much in sync with their owners in ways that other breeds really do struggle to match. The Doberman stare also had a lot of practical advantages too. Their hyper awareness and ability to really lock on to potential threats were life-saving traits for their original purpose as personal protectors. A locked gaze from one of these dogs, it can definitely deter a confrontation before it even occurs, since it, communicates both confidence and control over the situation. Now, the Doberman stare is definitely iconic, and over the decades, movies, television shows, even advertisements have perpetuated this image of Dobermans as aggressive guard dogs or villains. And unfortunately, those images in the media have led to a powerful kind of confirmation bias by people out there when they see a Doberman staring directly at them. They instinctually seem to associate it with danger, not just a natural trait of the breed. But here's the truth, that intense gaze is really just a tool for these dogs. It's a method of observation and connection. And for Dobermans, eye contact, it's about gathering information about their surroundings, understanding their environment. It's situational awareness for this dog that was built for personal protection. And this stare really reflects intelligence and focus and not aggression. Now, a 2021 study found that breeds like the Doberman, who were selectively bred for, close human interaction, they display stronger eye contact naturally, and observational skills in those dogs are stronger as well as compared to other working breeds. This behavior, while it's really just definitely often misunderstood for sure, it's central to their role as protectors and companions, both kind of equally. Now, this disconnect between perception of this dog and reality, it's a testament to the power of storytelling, really. And while Hollywood has shaped the Doberman's image, those who know the breed and really understand the breed and have owned them before, they know the truth. Because behind that intimidating stare is a loyal, intelligent, and really highly sensitive companion. Now, the Doberman stare isn't the only part of the equation here. Their body language can really amplify this intensity, making the overall effect of this far greater than just their eyes alone. Now, take, for example, a Doberman in an offensive posture. When these dogs are in this posture, you'll see that their weight is leaning forward, their eyes are focused in, their ears are sharply perked up, and their tail is held high, almost like an exclamation point on the back of them. And if you combine this with that gaze, this stance, it signals confidence and readiness and authority. And it's the stance really that says, I'm in control here. Now compare that to, let's say, a defensive posture when the dog's scared. Here, the Doberman's weight shifts slightly backwards, their ears might flatten, and their tail lowers. And also their head might be a little lower as well. And that gaze, it might still be intense, but it tells a whole different story, one of caution, of observation, and even a little bit of uncertainty. Now, these subtle shifts in body language completely change how the stare is or should be interpreted. The Doberman also has a really short, sleek coat, and this also plays a role in amplifying their stare and overall appearance. Unlike breeds with, fluffy or long coats and hair everywhere, Dobermans have a physique that is fully visible, and every muscle, every line, every movement is visible. This lack of, real visual softness, this harshness, it really makes their sharp features even sharper, and it makes them feel even more human-like, and therefore, everything they do just seems much more impactful. This is what makes the Doberman stare so unique. It's not just in the eyes, it's in the whole package. From the posture that they're standing in to even their short coat. Everything works together to create an image of precision and strength. At its core, this stare really activates our fight or flight response. Eye contact has always been powerful in psychology and in psychological triggers. And in humans, sustained eye contact can convey dominance, it can convey a challenge, or even a direct threat. And when a Doberman locks its gaze on you, the effect is amplified by their sleek, powerful appearance and really their unwavering focus. Studies in psychology have shown that when we make eye contact with another person, it activates areas of the brain tied to emotion and decision making. It's part of what makes eye contact such an intense experience, whether it's with another person or with a Doberman. And yet there's also this really fascinating flip side to this. That same intense gaze that can feel so intimidating, it also fosters connection. Kind of as we discussed earlier, that release of oxytocin or that bonding hormone, it makes connection too. This is a really unique balance of intensity and connection. That's one of the reasons why Dobermans stand out as just amazing companions. Their gaze creates a kind of psychological loop, drawing you into their world while reinforcing their role as protectors and partners. Now, we've talked about how Dobermans form an incredible bond with their owners, one that feels less like they're just a pet and more like they're another member of the family. Their intense focus, their connection, their way of looking at you, like they really just truly understand you, it's what makes this breed so unique. And if your dog is in fact family, then how you care for them really should reflect that. That's why I proudly recommend Ollie. Ollie can provide your dog with fresh, human-grade meals crafted with the same care that you put into making a home-cooked dinner for your family. These aren't just meals. They're carefully balanced recipes designed with veterinary nutritionists to meet your dog's specific needs. So whether your dog is, highly active or still growing or just a picky eater who loves great food, Ollie tailors their food to fit them perfectly. Really think about it. You wouldn't feed your family member a shelf-stable processed piece of food with, a 20-year expiration date, right? Probably not. So why give your Doberman anything less than fresh, real food that they can thrive on? So visit that link down in the description down below and try Ollie for yourself. Just look for the little blue arrows down there, and don't forget to use the coupon code that's down there as well. It's Doberman Planet, all caps, all one word. Use it at checkout to get 60% off your first box. It's a discount that's exclusive to our viewers, and I worked really hard to get that, so definitely please use it. This is actually one of the best ways I know of to treat your dog like an actual family member. Give them a real diet with real food. You won't be disappointed. Now, that intense gaze by the Doberman, it's really like a superpower that owners of Dobermans can harness to build one of the most trainable and responsive companions anywhere in the canine world. That really deep focus that they have, it's an amazing foundation for communication with this breed and with training. Research has shown over and over again that dogs attuned to their owner's visual cues can learn faster and perform commands with greater precision. Dobermans can actually learn complex behaviors through hand signals, visual cues, and even just subtle changes and body language. This may be a huge reason why Dobermans are considered some of the world's most trainable dogs. That's why working with a Doberman often feels like, working with a teammate that's one step ahead of you at all times. For their owners though, this focus, it also strengthens the bond between human and dog, and many describe the experience of working with a Doberman as kind of having a conversation without words. Their ability to mirror emotions and respond to subtle cues makes them feel more like family members than a pet, and that's why Dobermans often stand out as one of the most rewarding dog breeds in this world to own. By understanding and utilizing this trait to your advantage, Doberman owners can turn their dog's natural tendencies into just huge training advantages and a much deeper relationship with their dog. So their gaze, it's not just intimidating, it's a window into their loyalty, into their intelligence, and into their drive to connect with you, and on a level that really no other breed can match. These really are impressive dogs, to say the absolute least. And if you love Dobermans like I do, definitely hit that like button down below. It would really help us out. It'll make sure that we can keep providing this content for you and keep it coming, all breed specific, all laser targeted on just this one fantastic, amazing, and incredibly unique dog breed. I appreciate you guys watching today. We work hard on these videos and I'm so appreciative of you being here. I'll see you again very soon. Don't forget to subscribe down below and take great care of your dogs.